Hey everyone, it's Krist back again, and yes again we're doing another pickup video, and this time I picked up a lot of stuff. I mean a lot. I really cleaned up a lot of the things that have been on my wish list for a long time, and I really feel like I'm in the final stretches of what I consider a complete collection for me. Obviously there'll be a lot more games in the future I'll think of getting, but my original plan for this collection is nearly complete. There's maybe, I don't know, 10 more games or so, at least retro games that I want to pick up. But yeah, like I said, that'll always change. I'll be like, oh, I like this game from this creator. Oh, he made this game too? Okay, well maybe I am interested in getting that. You know, stuff like that. So yeah, but anyways, let's switch over to the pickups and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, let's get this started with something different for me, and that is mobile gaming. This is a Moga Pro controller, and as you can see it resembles an Xbox 360 controller very much. It has, you know, pressure sensitive triggers and all, and dual analog, clickable analogs, 4 face buttons, start, select, D-pad, and then this clip which folds out like so. And it's got grippy like rubberness on each part of it. So when you take your phone, here's my Galaxy S6, you can go ahead and clip it into this thing. It's adjustable. You just pull this up and then let it back down. Holds the phone quite nicely. And then this cable, which is optional, you can plug in to the charge port. And then when you turn the thing on, it's actually functioning as a portable battery as well. So you can either use this to extend your game time, or if you're not gaming, you can even just use this as a portable battery if you're on the go. So I believe it gives you like an extra 2 hours of battery life if you're gaming, but I'm not too sure on the numbers. I think that's just what I experienced personally. But anyways, I'll also show you what I picked up on mobile. So let's go ahead and open up my games folder. And if it focuses in on that, you can see I got Max Payne 1, Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, pretty awesome to have that on mobile, and Final Fantasy VI, which I showed you in an earlier video using the game recording software. And then you can see I got different emulators, and then I got the game recorder I showed off earlier, and then my Steam. But let's just give you a quick demo. Let's do Max Payne. Oh, I did Star Wars. That works too. Let's just show you Star Wars. Let me just switch this around here. This is a pretty awesome port. So yeah, I mean, normally mobile gaming is pretty awkward, but once you have the controller, I mean, you have dual analog camera control and everything, and pressure sensitive walking or running. So yeah, it's pretty awesome to have Knights of the Old Republic and other console games like this on mobile. So
if the Sith
pretty
wanted
neat.
to get on everyone's good side, they'd go clean up the swoop gangs in the lower city.
So yeah, I just wanted to show you how that works. And yeah, it's nice that it also functions as a portable battery, because I was planning on getting a portable battery for this phone anyways, because the battery life is a little weak on the Galaxy S6. But anyways, let's move on here. I guess we will start with my more current gen-ish pickups. And this will start with this game, Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story for Nintendo DS. Now this is the last Mario & Luigi game I did not own. I own pretty much every Mario RPG, the Mario RPG on SNES, all the Paper Marios, and all these Mario & Luigi games except for this one. So I was glad to finally pick this one up. This has been on my wish list for probably since it came out, obviously. And yeah, I just haven't picked it up till now, so I've really been clearing out my wish list. Alright, I guess we'll just put that right here. Kind of fit it in the frame. Alright, next up, a really cheap purchase, and a game I already have on PC, Bulletstorm Epic Edition. But you know me, whenever I own a game on PC, I'm going to want an actual physical copy for collection's sake. So yeah, this was really cheap. I believe it was probably $2 or $3 on eBay. And it's nice to have physical. It's a fun game, in my opinion. People kind of put it down, but I thought it was really good. Alright, here's another Xbox 360 game. And another one I have on PC. Witcher 2, Assassin of the King Enhanced Edition. This is the silver box version. So basically, this doesn't include as many physical items as the original 360 version. But, well, it does have a bonus disc. It's got a map here, as you can see. I'll just show you that a little bit. So, I mean, CD Projekt Red always includes good stuff. This is basically like the Platinum Hits version of this game, but still, it includes some nice little extras here. I'll show you this map, two-sided map. So very neat. I really need to beat this game, even though I've already played pretty far in Witcher 3. But yeah, I think I bought this at Walmart for like $13 or something, because I had them price match it. But yeah, pretty good. I do wish they'd like port this to a current gen, because this is really downgraded looking, but still. Oh, let's just set this here as usual. Alright, next up, I guess we'll do this Wii game, and that is Super Mario Galaxy 2. And I have this as well, digital, on the Wii U. It was one of the games I picked for the Club Nintendo, and I knew I'd love this game, and I hesitated on booting it up on the Wii U because I knew as soon as I played it I'd love it and I'd want to get a physical copy. And guess what happened? Yep, I got a physical copy. So yeah, very good game, very good Mario game. Alright, next up we'll do this PS3 game I picked up. And I mentioned I would pick this up in my last pickup video. Yes, Tomb Raider, the Trilogy Collection. This has Tomb Raider Legend, Tomb Raider Anniversary, which is a remake of Tomb Raider 1, and Tomb Raider Underworld. So I believe these were the final games in the original Tomb Raider story arc, and now the Tomb Raider reboot is obviously rebooting the story. But yeah, this is a nice collection of games. I believe the 360 version of these games, or one of them, had more DLC and the graphics are a little better in some ways. But still, this is a really convenient package to have. And yeah, it's further completing my Tomb Raider collection. So yeah, that's that. And then I guess we'll move on to some PlayStation 4 games I picked up. First up, I got this on sale at Amazon, I believe, for $20. That's Far Cry 4's limited edition for PS4. And this you've seen me play a bit on my channel. And yeah, it's a whole lot of fun with co-op. It's unfortunate that you can't play the story missions in co-op, but it's still a lot of fun just to roam around the world doing random shit, as you could see from my video of it. So yeah, that's Far Cry 4. Very good game. Probably the only Ubisoft game I appreciated last year. Alright, next up, a new game that just came out, Wolfenstein The Old Blood. This was a DLC expansion, well, standalone expansion, and it just recently came out on a physical copy in the US. I was about to import this from Europe just to have a physical copy. This is about, I think, a 6 to 8 hour game. It was $20. And yeah, I loved Machine Games' take on the Wolfenstein series. They're former members of Starbreeze, who did the Riddick games and the Darkness 1. So yeah, you can see that rub off a little bit in the gameplay of this game and style, but it's definitely a Wolfenstein game. I'll tell you that much. It's in World War II completely, no futuristic stuff. So yeah, very cool, very old school feeling. All right, and then I picked this up from GameFly on sale for 20 bucks. Dying Light. I played this a bit on PC, and I wanted a physical copy, so yeah, $20 on sale. It's cool to have. I've played it quite a bit so far, really far. It's a big game, a lot of side missions. It's very fun to run around the open world doing parkour and fighting zombies. Great graphics, all that shit. So yeah, that's all my like kind of more current game pickups. So we'll move on here to my more retro-ish stuff. Not super retro, but older than these games. Okay, so I guess we'll start with this game. And this is a game I already have on PSP, Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. This is the PS2 port of the game. And this is actually one of the last mainline GTA games I did not own. Well, obviously I owned it on PSP, but yeah, my Grand Theft Auto collection is getting very complete. I think all I need now is the Game Boy Color game and the Game Boy Advance game, and then I have every single game. After that, it's more just picking up all the different ports, like the Xbox version, the Xbox original versions of the Grand Theft Auto trilogy, and maybe the PSP Chinatown Wars and stuff like that, or different variations, you know, whatever. I don't get too obsessed with picking up different ports unless it's something I really, really love, or it's like a series that doesn't have a lot of ports and it's easy to collect for. But yeah, that's that. We'll just set that right there. And yeah, I mean, it looks fine on the PS2. It has widescreen support. It's blurry, obviously. It's a blurry looking standard def game, but yeah, that's whatever. But anyways, we'll move on here. And this one is another one to help complete my Tomb Raider collection. And this is Tomb Raider, or I should say Lara Croft Tomb Raider, the Angel of Darkness. This is a terrible fucking game. I rented this back in the day when it first came out, and I was just like, wow, what did they do to this series? The controls are pretty terrible. I mean, Tomb Raider has always had kind of clunky tank controls, but this just goes to a whole nother level of shit. But I just picked it up for collection's sake, really. It was super cheap. I believe this was $1.99 on eBay. And it was basically like new copy. Someone obviously didn't play this much. So yeah, that's a pretty bad game, but picked it up for collection's sake. And then final Tomb Raider game I needed to complete my collection. That is Tomb Raider Chronicled, or Tomb Raider Chronicles on Dreamcast. So yeah, this is the best looking version of the game in my opinion, other than PC, which has higher resolution. This, again, like I said in the earlier video, it has dynamic shadows and bump mapping. So yeah, pretty nice looking version. Glad to finally have all the Tomb Raider games. And I can't wait for Rise of the Tomb Raider when it comes to PS4. I'll let those Xbone players beta test it for me. Ha ha ha. Anyways, yeah, so here's another series that I just completed my collection with. I'll just show both games at once here. Yes, 2 new Syphon Filter games, and the last 2 I needed. The Omega Strain, which is a PS2 exclusive, and then Logan Shadow, which was originally on PSP. So yeah, it's like Vice City Stories here, another PSP port, but it's cool to play this on the big screen. This one has widescreen support as well, which is nice, so I can play it on the PS3 on my HDTV, and it's decent, I guess. This game's 4x3 only, and you don't play as Gabe in it. You play as a player-created character, but Gabe is in the game as your commander, and it has that classic Syphon Filter gameplay, you know, running around, locking onto people, using your taser, whatever. So, yep, I got that, and this was new and sealed. You see, it has a slipcase, and It's all crispy and new, so pretty nice. So yeah, that is that. And this game, like I said, it like Vice City Stories, this is kind of blurry, but it's cool to play it on a TV screen rather than being stuck with a PSP. And having the dual analog controls is really nice. On the PSP, you had to use the face buttons to move around or aim. So yeah. So this is all of my pickups, as you can see. Hope you enjoyed this video as usual. I don't know. I'm not sure what other type of videos I should do on this channel. I asked you guys for suggestions and you haven't told me what you want to see, so I'm just gonna keep doing what I do, and hopefully you guys are enjoying these. I'm noticing some thumbs up on my videos, so obviously 5 people are enjoying these videos. I usually get 5 thumbs up. It's probably from the same people, so whoever's thumbing up my videos, thanks for that. And if you haven't yet, thumb them up. I would really appreciate it. And if first time on my channel, as usual, subscribe if you want to see more gaming related videos such as this. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Alright, peace out.